Some places feel wrong. You walk in, the air feels heavy, the temperature drops, your skin prickles, and you can't explain why. Across the UK, there are buildings where people claim to hear footsteps with no one there, see figures that vanish, and feel hands that never touched them. Tonight, we're counting down the 5 most haunted places in the UK, based on history, eyewitness accounts, and decades of chilling reports. And trust me, number 1 is the stuff of nightmares. These aren't just old buildings, they are places where people suffered, where lives were cut short, where secrets were buried. And some believe not everything stayed buried. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories are impossible to ignore. Let's begin. Known as the most haunted village in England. Pluckley is a quiet, peaceful village in Kent. By day, it looks like something from a postcard. But by night, locals say it becomes something else entirely. Over the years, at least 12 different ghosts have been reported here, including the Screaming Man, a highway robber who supposedly died in agony. The Watercress Woman, burned alive in a tragic accident. The Hanging Schoolmaster, seen swinging from trees. And the Lady of Rosecourt, who appears in mourning clothes. Residents report footsteps in empty lanes, voices in the dark, figures in windows, sudden cold spots. Many visitors arrive laughing and leave shaken. Pluckley isn't loud, it's subtle, and that's what makes it terrifying. If Pluckley is subtle, this place is not. The ancient Ram Inn is often called the most haunted house in Britain. It dates back to the 12th century, and it was built on what many believe is a pagan burial ground. Over the years, the inn has been linked to witchcraft, dark rituals, child sacrifice legends, exorcisms. Visitors and investigators claim beds shake, furniture moves, voices whisper, figures appear. One former owner claimed he was attacked by unseen forces. Another said spirits tried to drag him out of bed. Some guests refuse to stay the night. Others run out screaming. Skeptics say it's exaggeration. Believers say, this house is alive, and it doesn't want you there. Beneath the streets of Edinburgh is another world. Hidden underground chambers built in the 1700s, originally used for storage and trade. They later became home to the homeless, criminals, the sick, and the desperate. Conditions were horrific. There was disease, violence, death, many never left alive. Today, visitors report children's laughter, crying, sudden touches, shadow figures, breathing in the dark. One spirit known as Mr. Boots is said to follow people. Another is believed to be a young girl. Paranormal investigators have recorded voices when no one was there. Being underground, with no daylight, knowing what happened here, it messes with your mind, and many leave convinced something is still watching. Few places in Britain have seen more death than this. For nearly 1,000 years, the Tower of London was a prison. A place of torture, a place of execution. Queens, princes, traitors, enemies, all died here. Most famously, Anne Boleyn, beheaded in 1536. Guards over the years have reported a headless woman walking, whispering voices, apparitions in corridors, sudden fear and nausea. One soldier supposedly fainted after stabbing a ghost. That vanished. Even trained guards admit things happen here, things they can't explain. This isn't a tourist ghost story, it's a place soaked in blood, and some believe it remembers. Number 1. The most infamous haunted site in British history, Borley Rectory. Once called the most haunted house in England, built in 1862, it was demolished in 1944, but its legend lives on. Almost from the beginning, strange things happened: footsteps, lights, voices, then a phantom nun. She was said to roam the corridors and was linked to a tragic, forbidden romance. Over decades, witnesses reported writing on walls, objects flying, bells ringing, apparitions, fires starting. Paranormal investigators flocked here. Some believed it was genuine, others believed it was manipulated. But no one denies something strange was happening. Even after demolition, people reported seeing the nun in the ruins. Borley Rectory may be gone, but its story refuses to die. So what do you believe? Are these places haunted, or are they products of fear, history, and imagination? Maybe it's both, because when people suffer, when lives end violently, those stories don't disappear. They linger, and sometimes they feel real. If this video gave you chills, you're not alone. Which place would scare you the most? Have you been to any of them? Tell us in the comments. And if you love dark stories, mysteries, and rankings, subscribe to Ranked and Rated, because future videos are even creepier. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. See ya, and in a bit.